Hello and welcome everyone to part 2 of Ratchet and Clank Going Commando for the PS2. Hope everyone watching today is having a good time and a good day. It's been surprisingly cold here, which is kind of wild considering um, when I went to bed it was roughly 80 degrees. And when I woke up, it was 20. So that was certainly an interesting experience. Yeah, let's get right into it. The last time I left off, I left
Thugs
a
for less.
puzzle.
Pay for
Ooh,
six
oh
hits and
shit.
a seventh is free. You want us to what? Whoa, wait a minute. That'd be an unethical conflict of interest. What kind of scum do you think we are? Say, that is a lot of bolts. Well, since you put it that way, I suppose we could undo our previous obligation. Excellent, sir. Thank you for choosing Thugs for Less. Attention all Thugs for Less personnel. We now have a new employer.
Didn't expect to see a cutscene loading back into this. Um, but I had left a puzzle section, and then there's like a few other loose ends that I left off for this stream. Also, let me check to see if my stuff is working. Perfect. But yeah, this is on PS2 emulator. Um, Nearly to the original settings of the PS2 as well. So it has slowdown, it has like the original resolution, stuff like that. I can't remember if this is where I need the glider or not. Shit, it's close. I still have the arenas, I think, as well in the next world to complete. I'm pretty sure I completed everything on the first arena. I do know this is an area you get, or you use. I don't know if you are getting it in this one. Like the glider. Also nice to have this unlocked so early on into this stream. There we go. Good shit. If I end up not getting the glider here, that's fine. There we go. I need a dynamo. Let's see. Activate this.
Okay.
And then
This
this
must be the
requires
core
bolts,
terminal.
and you fly
Let's see what we
around.
can get from it.
The power appears to be out in this entire area.
You're right. I better call a maintenance bot. Let's just follow him and fix it ourselves.
You need the glider here.
Yeah,
Go
it's in the desert planet that's got it. So at least now I teleport over to there. Get some extra bolts here. Very satisfying lava gun. Too bad it doesn't stay that way, but at least it's fun to use while you got it. Alright, so what I previously got is I have this. I got the arena, so I could level up my stuff here. I could do the glider segment here. And I think there's like a few other things I could possibly do. I can always go and do like the flying segments and stuff like that too. I think I'm going to go a little bit of a backtrack and take care of this now. Music in this area is so nice. I love it. However, let me check out this. I do got a good chunk of bolts. I could buy some new stuff. Well, I say that like they aren't expensive. Let's see. Alright, cool. I'm topped up on ammo. Very Half-Life 2 like puzzle right here. I can't remember if this is the specific one, but there's one of these waterfalls that actually leads you to a gold bolt or a platinum bolt in this. I don't think it's this one. There we go. There's the glider. This could be a very frustrating gadget, especially in the world that required it, to get the one of the bonus upgrades. Essentially, touch anything and you got to restart from where you jumped off at. This glider is very much a pain, especially for new players. Thankfully, once you kind of grasp your hit detection limit it gets way easier. But some of these things are brutal. And you can't really just hop off of them. Good shit. You can't really just hop off of them. You gotta get to the final destination to be able to get off of it. So like if you're like, oh, I'll just bump into something to jump off, no, you get reset. So I've got everything in here now completed. The only things I don't have is just the rest of the crystals. I may fuck around and just do that real quick. Do some of that. At some point, I will get a reader that lets me find all of them in the map. But essentially, just if you see gray, you've most likely not gone there. You also get a dash boost later on that kind of just lets you permanently fly forward. Also, I've got no tea today. Just rocking the plain water. Ended up making some really nice coffee from a local coffee brewer this morning. We've not done coffee in like a hot minute. We usually will just get it at like the locals here, but they're like, we may as well just like start making our own, or like at home, since we're paying so much for it. But it turned out really nice. We don't have like any sort of fancy coffee maker or anything like that. We've just got like a basic one. But for what it's worth, it was pretty damn good. Yeah, this seeker gun's just so amazing. Like, Jesus hell. Hey, nice. I do really like this level. As basic as it is really cool to kind of have like a little bit of a shake up to the normal formula. I think that's one of the biggest important things this sequel offers is just a shake up on a lot of different things. Get a shake up on how the weapons are, get a shake up on all the extra little modes and stuff like that, all the extra little not mini games, but like games inside the game. It's got a really good sense of variety. Go. God, the sniper's just so good. I love it. The vaporizer. Here, enemies. I think there's one more golden bolt, but you need the magna boots to get them, which I do not think I have at the moment. Nah, I just got the grind boots. If I recall, the magna boots are significantly better in this game than the first. But the first one really did make you feel like you were, like walking with magnets. Oop, that didn't kill. There we go. Let me put something on here. Let me put... Oh shit, I forgot I had the rocket launcher. This would be nice to level up a bit. Ah, blitz cannon ammo of all things. Damn. See, so I've gotten a good chunk of here. Let's see what's in this corner. Oop, I see one. Shit. I guess there's two. Nice. Oh shit, three. Even better. There we go. That scared the shit out of me, I'm not gonna lie. The big downside to these turrets as well is you need to be in range of them or they'll kind of just go into like a sleep mode. Especially if you have multiple up. Well, I guess except this one. One's staying up. Normally it'll tell you too, I believe, when you've collected all of them, so you don't even need to go back and like check how many more you got left. Also, does this tell you how many there is? I can't remember. There's somewhere that tells you how. There's somewhere that tells you how many there is. So I won't have the ability to go up here yet. Ah, there it is. 11 crystals remaining. Pretty good progress. So it's most likely just in those specific areas that I haven't explored yet. I got a nice 22,000 there. So I'm going to take this time and maybe do some of the spaceship. If I have the ability to. I can't remember if you're able to go back and do them. Oh, I guess it's... I was looking right at it. Let's see. Pretty sure this is already completed. I do have a upgrade from the previous time as well. I think it's better shielding. Especially the way in this game, the shields are like very useful. I wouldn't mind having faster targeting. That's also very nice. Any of these having targeting would be nice. Hey, welcome in, Grim. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Also, hope the sound, the audio quality is well. I don't think I'm getting this. I got 5 more in just a few seconds. Let's see. Maybe I can get lucky and they all fly in front of me. There we go. Oh, damn! Oh, really? Fuck. Oh, it said out of time. Huh. It was fairly busy at work for me, too. We had a giant shipment come in, so I was just sorting that shit all out all day. But other than that, it was fairly fine. Figured I'd do some midday streaming. Oh man, these guys take a beating. The raritanium I get from all this is going to be really nice. The way I can actually upgrade my ship some more. Because there's a few more battles. There's a really obnoxious battle coming up with a self-defense system. I'm gonna need about like 40 more. Let me check something real quick. Alright, cool, perfect. Let me turn this back on. There we go. I'm not a fan of those racing ones. Let's see. I think there's one more of these two. Yeah, how'd you enjoy going from like a crisp 80 degrees to 20? That was very fun, I guess. To the right of this, I believe, leads into the racing segment. But that's not something I'm interested in doing right now. This rocket launcher is so great. Holy shit, frame 1 jumped right into it. Boing, boing, boing. Uh-oh. It's always a fun little glitch to show off. I think there's a challenge for killing the seagulls as well. Can't fully remember. Hey, good shit. I think this game really did perfect the leveling up system, like, immediately. It's so satisfying. Borderlands, funny enough, also kind of has a similar system. When you level up for a short time, your weapons and stuff do more damage to make you feel more powerful. Don't you get in there? That's a very painful platforming segment. I shall wait on that. Wish I could wait on that. I cannot. Activate Dynamo. These kind of push out Mario 64 style. And then they're gonna start expecting you to do parkour off of them. Oh, you shitting me? That was a little fucked. One more segment, I believe, as well. Oh, no, not for this one. Like, fuck. Not fully as bad as I remember. I've run out of ammo for that. Smoke them. Very impressive how advanced the lava trickling is in this, especially for like a PS2 game. It's genuinely impressive. Also, is there a key in here? Or not key, platinum bolt? I can't remember. I feel like there is. I'm out of ammo for all these. Fuck it, I'll just give him this. Let's see. I feel like I remember there being a platinum bolt. Oh, shit. Huh. Probably misremembering.
Going to the games?
You two's going to the games?
What's it to ya?
Whoa, take it easy, Chief. I ain't looking for no trouble. Just an honest man looking to make an honest buck.
I sincerely doubt that.
Hey, I ain't the one trying to get into a sold-out arena. You're gonna need this levitator to get in there.
Something as well is, he's significantly taller in this game for some reason.
Doing business with you again. Time for me to, relocate.
The instructions are in Blargian.
Goodbye. It says here tab A goes into slot B.
Okay, and then magnetize the graviton matrix, remove your left arm, lock, and done.
You do have skills.
You know it.
Stand on the levitator pad and press X to fly. Hold down X to gain altitude. The levitator stops functioning when the fuel meter is empty.
Yep, there it is. Aw, so close. I knew there was a platinum bolt up here. I just didn't remember which platform it had it on. That's gonna be a death.
Stand on the levitator pad and press X to fly. Hold down X to gain altitude. The levitator stops functioning when the fuel meter is empty.
There we go. Didn't really do what I was wanting. Yeah, mini nuke would probably work better. Well, if I don't fire it off the edge. You two's trying to go in the games. This is a really cool arena. This is one of my favorites in the series.
Are you ready for the main event? Introducing one of the fiercest gladiators in the galaxy, Ratchet, and some metal guy. They'll be lucky to survive against the toughest gladiators in the galaxy. Let's get it on!
There we go. I want to be able to refill my ammo. Ooh, I do got enough for the bouncer. The spider glove is fairly useless, but I will buy it for some of the platinum bolts. Just refill them so I don't have to deal with that. I'm getting ammo from them. Perfect. Damn, just nuked everything.
Keeping his ground.
You can see that they just blatantly run into damage. They just have no they have no sense of like where they're actually at to prevent game slowdown. I hate these little bastards. Oh my god, there we go. Holy shit. There we go. There's the boots. Now I can go back in and get that vehicle in the desert area.
Gravity boots will allow you to walk or jump on any magnetic surface.
Infiltrator. That's another puzzle weapon as well. Ooh, plasma coil.
Time for a
This launches you up into the top of the arena.
cage match.
And then everything gets filled with lava down there. Everything gets obliterated. Nice, good shit. That's the first boss battle. Kill 90 enemies in 90 seconds. I could definitely do that. There we go. There we go. Good shit.
Ratchet and the metal guy win the prize.
Good shit.
Ratchet and the metal guy win the prize. Ratchet is keeping his ground. Oh, look at him go.
You can really see how far the Lancer has fallen off by now in this challenge. Yeah, look at that. They're not even taking damage. Fucking all ammo to get. I get the shit one.
Introducing the terror of Tarantia. It's shocking. It's amazing. Give it up for the Arachnoid. Ooh, that's a stinger. The Cosmic Crunch. The Arachnoid is at the end of his run.
Yeah, honestly, one of the easiest bosses.
Ratchet and the metal guy win the prize.
I believe the impossible challenge is currently near, or not, I wouldn't say near impossible, but they're fairly easy. But ooh, fuck. I think where I currently sit, that challenge would take a long time to do.
Time for a cage match.
And honestly, I just avoid getting hit by these meteors. Fairly easy not to get hit by these, but you can never be too certain. Plus, at least this guarantees me getting some extra XP with these.
He's massacring them.
There we go. Nice.
Ratchet and the metal guy win the prize.
Came out beating each other's ass instantly. Damn.
He's massacring them. Another gladiator falls to pieces.
Ooh. Oh, you shitting me. The fucking fire got me. At least I got the bolts out of it. Shit, I forgot to buy more.
He's massacring them. Another gladiator falls to pieces. Ratchet is keeping his ground.
Nice, good shit.
Ratchet and the metal guy win the prize. Megacorp is pleased to welcome a returning champion. He slithered his way into all of our hearts. Please give a round of applause for Mega P.
I honestly don't face him. wings take care of the bombs. Do this guy. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, hell yeah. Ooh. Nice. Okay, cool. Fun little boss. I completely forgot about that boss, to be honest.
Metal guy.
Kill Megapede in 3 minutes. That's... Oh, shit. Excellent. Exited. Oops. I think I could do Megapede in 3 minutes.
Megacorp is pleased to welcome a returning champion. He's slithered his way into all of our hearts. Please give a round of applause for Megapede.
Shit. Would have been worth if I bought ammo for this fight. Maybe worth me resetting this. Yeah, let me just reset this.
Megacorp.
Hey, Ref, good to see you. Doing pretty well.
Pleased to welcome a
Went from a very warm day the other day to near freezing again, or past freezing again. But doing pretty well. Hope you're doing good. Oh yeah, it's wild. I was working late the other night, and it was near like 70 Fahrenheit, and I was like, all right, it's pretty hot out, I'll have my windows open. And when I woke up, it was 20 degrees Fahrenheit and it was snowing. Which is something I did not expect. I'm trying to think of how to convert it. Yeah, I think I'm losing this one. Yeah, it's fucking cold. Normally I'm able to convert it better, but I'm in the middle of this. I can't believe I forgot all about this boss fight. It's fairly hard. Well, I say that and I just obliterate them into pieces.
And the prize goes to Ratchet and the metal guy.
But yeah, it went from being fairly hot, especially for a March, to like -5 Celsius in under like 8 hours. Like, that was wild. And apparently it's supposed to do that later on this week as well. I did not mean to do the impossible challenge. Bullshit. Thankfully, the sound works perfectly with like PS2 games. Still gotta figure out why Borderlands hates that sound so much. Oh yeah. The piss, yeah. What's great too is it dribbles out a little after you fire it too. Oh shit.
Ooh, that's a stinger. Cage match.
I'm 100% not winning this specific challenge. I did not mean to press it. This is one that you come back very late into the game to complete. It's phenomenal for leveling up all your stuff, though. I can't remember how many waves specifically this is, but it's at least 60 if I recall. Oh yeah, these challenges and stuff are like an absolute blast. I love them. This is such a cool thing that the sequel for Ratchet and Clank added in. That, like, I'm so glad that almost every Ratchet game after this includes it. This is such a popular mode as well. There's an entire there's an entire game in the series that's just based off of just doing these challenges. That's not a good weapon to use.
Ratchet is
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah,
There we go. Actually, let me use this to level up some. Do I have anything else to do? There we go. Let's see. Yeah, this Lancer's so bad. This is one of the worst weapons in the game. This weapon's really bad too, cause like just hitting them like repeatedly with the shots stops damaging them after a while, so you have to do it in bursts. There we go.
And the prize goes to Ratchet and the Metal Guy.
Any more of these? I got the impossible challenge, so I'll attempt that.
Oh, look at him go! Another gladiator falls to pieces.
This gun's close to leveling up. Which in one way will be nice, so I don't have to level this gun up anymore, but it'll be sad because this is one of the best stage 1 guns, and it evolves into one of the worst stage 2 guns.
He's massacring them.
It's the only weapon in this game that actually changes properties.
Keeping his ground.
It's very fun watching them fly back into the arena too. I love that. I believe it's every 10 rounds that has you bounce back up there. Oh, that was dirty. So this is about to evolve now. And I get to show off how terrible this thing becomes. So this is for the PS2. I think this came out in 2003 or 2004. How they did this game essentially was they actually were working on the sequel, which is this, mid-development of the first game. And then they also started working on 3 mid-development of the second game. So I believe Ratchet and Clank 1 came out in 2002, and then this came out 2003. Okay, that lava gun evolves into the meteor gun, and it is regarded one of the worst things, or not worst things, one of the worst weapons in the franchise. Yep. They significantly reduced how much crunch time they put into their games, though. They're like notorious for being one of the worst crunched teams in gaming, because like they were non-stop making game after game after game to like no breathers whatsoever. Yeah, Insomniac. So they were working on Ratchet and Clank, and then mid Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, yeah. They started working on 2, and then mid 3 they were working on 3. 3 they were working on Deadlocked and 4 at the same time, as well as making tech demos for the PS3. Alongside that, they were also working on Killzone. And then after they made all that, they made, I think it was the DLC, then they made Into the Nexus. Just non-stop, back after back after back games. Let's see, what do I got? I got a mini nuke. I should start collecting some more ammo. But yeah, it's impressive how they managed to do all that. But thankfully they've worked on not really crunching their teams. But they kept going. They're doing tons back and forth for years, and then after Ratchet and Clank 2016 or 2017, they kind of reduced how much they were doing, which is nice. I'm glad they finally got around to doing that. Yeah. I don't know how anyone could manage to do like that much work with that much crunch. And like, not only was like, did they have extremely short time developments too, they had so many features that these games had that didn't even get implemented in. They have an entire preservation museum in these games that just shows off every single thing that they were working on that didn't make it into the final product. One thing that's really cool in this game is when it detects that you're starting to struggle, like if you're dying a lot or you're taking a lot of damage, it'll start giving you buffs. So like I was taking a lot of damage there because I knew I would start getting higher XP gains to get a full shield again. This, I believe, is the first boss fight, I think? No, I guess not. I would have expected it to be a boss round. I know there's one more game or challenge after this one. One more enemy stuck somewhere. Oh, there he is. When they made the third game, they actually brought the meteor gun back, but or the lava gun back, and they actually kind of did like a redo of this gun. It's the only weapon that actually changes properties, and it had such a high negative feedback that even the developers hated it. So in the game after this, it just stays as the lava gun. Even at the full upgrade, it just stays it. But it gets like an ice freezing ability, which is really cool. Because this thing's like genuinely terrible. It doesn't have the best damage. It's extremely small ranged. And it loses the only AoE. It loses the only crowd control weapon in the game. Technically, the Tesla Claw is also crowd control. It comes from Ratchet 1. You get all of these weapons for free, except these last two. If you have a save file for Ratchet 1, but these are all stupidly, like, weak. Like, not only they're extremely weak, they don't level up at all. So there's no point in using them, sadly. Like this Lancer, which is one of the worst weapons in the game, is actually worth using over them. They pull out to show how little damage they do. It's really cool that they're in the game, but at the same time, it's like, man, I wish I could actually use these a little more. In a way, it's for them to kind of show off how much, like, more powerful these weapons are, despite them just technically being just nerfed. Oh yeah, absolutely. The way they did the system in this game is because in Ratchet 1, every level that has a weapon, the new weapon is tailored for that world. Like, if there is a world that has a lot of crowd control enemies, it's the one where they introduced the, what's it called? They introduced the flamethrower in. So, like, each world is kind of like you benefit greatly off of buying the weapon in that world. Where this game, they kind of balanced it less by the developers and balanced it more for the players. So, there's a world that gives you, like, 2 completely random weapons, and one may not even be beneficial in that level whatsoever. But, the idea was to let people come up with their own strategies. And then to prevent people from being able to just pick a favorite weapon and using it the entire campaign, what they did then is they had it where the weapons get worse the longer into the campaign. So like the Lancer starts off decent in the first 2 levels and then just quickly dies out. And it's to promote you to want to use different weapons throughout the campaign. Let's see, what am I looking for? Oh, right, I don't need to equip these for this. But yeah, something really cool about the sequel is because they were making it, as they were making it during the first game, they essentially took all the things they didn't like out of the first game and fixed them. This game essentially does a complete, patch up of everything they wanted to change in 1, but was like too late to. There we go. So, like, there's strafing introduced, there's weapons leveling up, there's mini planets you can explore. They have way more, like, the arenas. There's all kinds of stuff. They even changed how Ratchet's character is. They essentially gave him a full do-over in this game, alongside a new voice actor for him. Just a full overhaul, which is definitely really cool. There's a whole nother area I can explore here. I'm gonna level up the spider bot. The spider bot's like fairly useless, except for getting a few golden bolts. If I can find any enemies. Yeah, no enemies here. Yeah. I haven't played Subnautica in such a long time. That's such a good game. I never got around to beating it, if there is an ending. But, such a cool premise of a game. Oh, it actually helped me get over, like, the fear of, like, water in games a bit.
I handle my own buffing, sir.
But if you want to know a game that's truly terrifying that's underwater, Barotrauma. Holy hell, that game's terrifying.
So, how do I enter the big race?
Well, you got the helmet.
Oh, yeah.
Easy peasy. The prize this time is some kind of special boots. I could use those myself. They'd go real nice with my...
Yeah, that's a really fun game. They have brought out so many content updates for that game. It's unreal. Shit, here we go. I remember how this stuff controls. That's a reset. Oh, so close. If I hit that first one, I'd be able to boost over easily. That's just my fault. These races can be a little miserable because if you crash once, you have to restart the entire thing. The first game, I actually prefer the hoverboard racing significantly over this. Just because it's very easy just to die, especially if you hit like too many racers or too much geometry. It's definitely a really cool mode though, but I like the skateboarding one better. But yeah, Barotrauma is a lot of fun, especially if you can get like people to play online with you. know there's some community mods for it as well. I used to play a few of them, but it's been a hot minute. I don't really remember any of them by name. I saw a chat message appear, but I'll read it once I get past this. This race should almost be over by now. There we go, good shit. Didn't play through yet, all I do in my life. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't own Dredge, but I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Dang, I wanted these boots myself. But they'll look real nice with your outfit. You can race again, you know. Now the prize is a bunch of bolts.
To activate the charge boot.
Nah, it's not worth for me doing that. That's going to be very useful for the desert. I just got to remember not to accidentally press it, because I have killed myself using them before. Yeah, I spent so much time last year just being invested in doing a bunch of GoldenEye and Perfect Dark stuff. I was like, I need a little breather. Like, I love Perfect Dark to death, but I'm like, I wanna make sure that I fit some time in with the other games. So there's everything finished here. I was thinking of doing some Perfect Dark streams though. In the near future. I just ended up just spending so much time doing mods and stuff that I was like, holy shit. Let's see, what do I gotta hit now? There's one. Also, now that I have this stupid lava gun leveled up, let me actually swap it out for that. But yeah, I was doing like the community moderation stuff with GoldenEye, and the mod making, and then interacting with streams, and then doing the tournament. I'm like, ooh boy, I need to catch up with other things. Oh yeah. Now, like, part of me, I would like to do, like, a lot of Perfect Dark content. And I'd love to be, like, some sort of, like, big content, or not big content creator, but, like, a content creator that does, like, a lot of Perfect Dark stuff. But just fear if I was to do it a lot, I just get burnt out. Like, I love Perfect Dark to death, but, I'd kind of be afraid of making that my main game to, like, stream and stuff. just in the chance I got burnt out of it. Or like not burnt out of playing the game, but burnt out of like streaming it. Yeah, that too. It's just like you can only do so many things. And it's like I completely understand why there's not enough custom content at the moment. Like the all-in-one stuff is like extremely cool. Especially if you're into like the multiplayer and stuff, but for me, I kind of do like more of the single player. Like I love the multiplayer to death, but I wouldn't really know what to do to keep it interesting. Because for the single player, all you really do have is just like you got perfect dark mode, or beating it with a certain controller, or speed runs. You don't really got too many other options, at least at the moment. Yeah, for sure. It's like I love the multiplayer stuff to death too. Like I spent so much time as a child playing it and everything, and I still really enjoy hopping in and playing through it like that. But hey, Edsy, good seeing ya. Hope you're doing well today, my friend. This Raritanium drill is phenomenal for getting upgrades for your ship. But yeah, there is things I do plan on doing for Perfect Dark and Goldeneye and stuff like that. But I definitely like having my variety. I feel like personally for me, when I do variety stuff, I'm able to share more interesting or fun things about a game. Because if I was to play, like, let's say Donkey Kong 64 like 20 times in a row, I kind of run out of like fun little tidbits about the game. Whereas like with this, I can bring up, it's like, oh yeah, here's all the development stuff, here's all this stuff. So I kind of like to do, like, I'll play like 5 or so games first, and then I'll go back to some of my main ones, which is like Perfect Dark, Donkey Kong, stuff like that, Doom. But I definitely have been thinking of doing some fun stuff. Like I got my N64 and everything as well. That would genuinely be like sick. That would be so awesome. Because like not only like would that help teach me, I could do stuff on stream. I could make a stream about working in the editor and stuff like that, to show more people how like to access it and work with it, and show off how I make stuff. And then yeah, that'd give like fun stuff to play with as well. But like I got my N64 here as well, so it's like I got my consoles and everything ready to maybe do like some real hardware and stuff like that. I just gotta find good times. I know a lot of times people are more around the 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got the GoldenEye XBLA tournament coming up soon as well, so I'll be doing some stuff with that. I actually wouldn't mind doing Perfect Dark XBLA stuff as well. Funny enough, I actually have my original Xbox 360 hooked up as well for a Perfect Dark XBLA stream. And then, yeah, I'm not sure. I do have a stream planned for just some fun multiplayer stuff, in the future with the all-in-one mod, because I think that mod's genuinely really cool. Are they going to attack that? No, okay, cool. Probably not. Like, for me, I've never, ooh, hell yeah. Definitely excited to see it there fully. Ooh, hell yeah, that's gonna be sick. But like, whenever I play multiplayer, I kind of like to just do fun things. Like, I have a zombies mode I make, and like, most of the times I just play on like normal and stuff. I've got no shame in playing on like easier bots. Yeah, so I've seen. There's a lot of really cool shit from what I've seen coming up. Ooh, hell yeah. I think something awesome that I would love to see one day. I don't know how possible it would be, but if the all-in-one mod could actually have the single-player campaign, or not, the single-player levels that are modded in, like Dark Noon and like the base level and stuff like that. I think that would be really cool. To truly make it like a full all-in-one. I know there's some pretty big stuff cooking in the all-in-one mod as is. I really love the PC port. The PC port is genuinely like awesome. Oh yeah, absolutely. There's so much stupid shit that has to go along with the single player, just getting it to work or like loading. Oh, dude, that. Oh, one of the most soul-draining things I've ever experienced when it comes to making mods was the first time I opened up the action blocks for the guards in Perfect Dark, and I was just like, I don't think I'm ever gonna make a mod for this in the current like engine or the editor. The amount of skill it takes to understand how much shit those guards have programmed into them is wild. Yeah, absolutely. I think the most complicated guard in GoldenEye doesn't even compare to the most simplest guard in Perfect Dark. Like, holy shit. I'd say, like, Baron Samedi probably has, like, the most complex AI out of all of the characters. And, or out of all the enemies, the guards in GoldenEye. And he still doesn't have as much code as, like, basic guards in Perfect Dark do. And for me, I already am very bad at understanding action blocks. I can kind of understand them, but having a mix of, like, dyslexia and also just not understanding code, my brain kind of just starts melting when I see it. Probably won't collect all the raritanium in this area. I at least want to get, like, a good majority of it. But yeah, it's crazy how complex the AI is in Perfect Dark. Because they also have to have, like, essentially everything programmed into them. They have to be like, oh, if you're in this certain range, they melee, they do this. If they get attacked with this ability, they do this. If you hit them with this, they do this. If they don't see you, they can access this thing or not. Just wild how, like, complex it truly is. And then as well, each level just kind of has random shit going on too. It depends. The nice thing is, ooh, 2 crystals remaining. Oh shit. The nice thing is you can just straight up copy and paste over the AI. That's actually what some mods do in GoldenEye, like Zika's Kamikaze Enemies mod. All of them just share the same AI, which is just, if they see Bond, they run after him. If they touch him or get in a certain parameter, they explode. I have to assume the same can be done in Perfect Dark. But at the same time, I've assumed a lot of stuff for Perfect Dark, and it's not been that way. So I've explored most of this. I wouldn't be surprised if it's back there. But yeah, you could probably get away with that. But then the problem is as well, it's like, well, if you wanted to have, like, enemies, like, sit at a chair or, walk around and stuff like that, then that's a whole painful thing you gotta do is set up as well. I genuinely think the biggest thing that we could use for an editor is just having it, like, run smooth. Because, like, the Perfect Gold editor, it just chugs in the single player. it's bad. Everything takes forever to load. So I think having some sort of thing that could make it run like just smoother, especially running in like Blender, I think that would make it like so much more doable for people. Alright, so that's all of the crystals. I've got the challenge point in this world for that. I'm gonna level up now. May as well just buy the bouncer. Oh, fuck it, I'll get the synthoids as well. Then we go to Slim Cognitos. But yeah, I think at some point, especially with your add-on editor and stuff like that, we're gonna see some real nice content being made. Let's see, what can I get? Ooh, fast lock one. Gladly take that. Electro mine launcher. And torpedo launcher. Hell yeah. Oh, for sure. We're seeing a real boom with the GoldenEye editing as well. Like, we're having a ton of people coming into the community and learning how to mod this last year. So I think we're gonna start getting more people interested in doing Perfect Dark stuff. There's a lot of people who actually do mods for GoldenEye because it's just hard to do for Perfect Dark. Alright, time for the painful gliding segment. I remember this segment used to give me the shits when I was younger. There's a really sharp turn on one of these, if I recall. Yep. There it is. Fuck. Yeah, I think once, like, the action blocks thing gets figured out, I think it would be, like, smooth sailing for, like, getting a lot of the other stuff done. Also, if I recall, I think this is one of the last segments in this game that uses this damn glider. That's funny, because you just get it. There we go. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I hope one day we see the Perfect Gold editor open source. Or at least something that can, like, help optimize it.
Now, let's get the goods on that experiment. What the?
I think I see the problem.
What? Now even the computers are charging us? That's it. This galaxy blows.
Dr. James T. Fullbladder reporting on Megacorp experiment number 13.
This update is strictly classified. If you are watching this, you're fired. Early thinking held that the specimen was entirely docile in nature. Even overt provocation failed to incite it. But the late Dr. Putrid's son observed that natural levels of monster propanase in the experiment's bloodstream were triggering some remarkable changes. Attempts at neutralizing the specimen's violent tendencies were met with limited success. Our surviving staff recommend that the experiment be destroyed immediately at Megacorp's deep space disposal facility.
The computer's log indicates that we were the first to view that recording.
So Fizzwidget must not know. We've got to warn him.
Yellow.
Mr. Fizzwidget, you're safe! Sir, brace yourself. We just saw a video of your experiment eating its handlers. I repeat, it eats its handlers.
Ah, yes. Low fat, extra foam, no sprinkles.
Mr. Fizzwidget, do you copy? Anyone handling the experiment must exercise the utmost caution.
No, decapitated. What? Oh, yes. Exercise my frontmost cushion.
Ugh.
Sir, your experts recommend that the experiment be liquidated. We will meet you at your deep space disposal facility.
Ah, yes, my cheap date proposal facsimile. It's heavily guarded, so make sure to use the password. Which is, Quarktastic. Yes. Toodaloo.
This next area is why it was important for me to get the ship upgrades as well, because of the fact that the segment requires a lot of patience. That security system facility can be very painful to deal with. This is the third space segment too. I think it's the last. I can't remember.
All right. Input the password.
Maybe one more.
Now.
Check. Here goes.
You better check that code.
I am sure it was correct.
The defenses are attacking us. We've got to hold them off until Fizzwidget gets here.
Oh, that lock-on targeting being way faster is nice. Shit. Yeah, this game's actually really fun. Kind of forget how fun 2 is. It's very diverse. Oh yeah, this is funny enough, they actually took well, obviously they took references for Star Fox with this. It actually controls really well. It's a really fun flight shooter. Shit. I missed him. Sometimes they take forever to blow up. Sometimes they're instantly destroyed. You also gotta worry about these repair bots as well. So that's one down. Let me go back here, get him. Oh my god. This is my most hated segment in the whole game. You have to destroy all of these in one go. Fuck this thing. They're all on fire. Alright, let me start taking it out now. There we go. Oh.
Come in, gentlemen. Can you hear me?
Sir, you gave us an erroneous password.
Implausible! Unless, is this Tuesday or Wednesday? Anyway, sorry to have missed our meeting, but I was called away to film a commercial for our weapons facilitary.
Everything else I love in this game, except that challenge.
I was great! Here, watch this! Megacorp keeps you warm, keeps you healthy, and now keeps you safe.
Also, this
Hello,
level
I'm
is busted
Abercrombie
in the
Fitz,
HD
and I'd
remake
like to
or
welcome you to
re-release.
the new Megacorp weapons facility. We offer guided tours to show you how our weapons are made. Our highly trained experts spend their day creating the latest in heavy-duty weaponry to protect you and your whole family. So stop by today and bring the kids. Our tours are both informative and fun.
Fucking hell.
And
Yes,
who knows,
smoked.
You just might learn something. That was one handsome fellow, eh, boys? Fizzwitted out.
Sir, wait! Mr. Fizzwidget, come in!
Perhaps we can still find him at the weapons facility.
Also, fuck this level. I'm going to here. This level in the HD re-release, for some reason, the music doesn't play at all. And some of the enemy spawns just don't work. Something cool as well is if you destroy all of these rockets, not only get a challenge point, but later on in the level, it'll actually help you out. It'll kill one of the harder enemies. There's also a challenge point to make sure that all of them live. I'm going to make sure I have ammo. There's these little squirrel enemies. Oh, I think I just watched one die. Oh, well, I just smoked one. Oops. Let me see. Let me make sure that this is an actual skill point. If it is, I'll do it later. I'll focus on getting this. These all have different program stuff in them as well. So some will just fall over, some will just shatter like Legos. Some will actually take off like this and then fall back down to the ground. Let me see if any of them survive. It works out.
Thank you for visiting the Megacorp Armory. Further any questions? No? Have a safe trip. And don't forget to visit our souvenir shop. Goodbye.
Nah, no challenge point for that. You gotta make sure they all live. There we go. This ship will take off and it'll fly into space, and then it'll come back later on. I also have unlocked a new thing. Allegedly, I unlocked something. But yeah, that's one reason why I really love these games too, is they just have fun little things like that. Fuck. Oh, I messed up. Okay, now I'm just messing up every time. Oh my god, I keep misjudging it. There we go. Fucking hell, it's a lot to keep an eye on. So it's fun too, as you can blow the tops of all of these. Which actually may be worth me using this. You get a slam effect later on too that just lets you obliterate this shit. I love the death. There it is. There's the ship coming down. Oh, right. I have the bouncer now. I can use that. Oh, let's see. Let me actually change my quick select. Bouncer here instead. There we go. Ooh, that was close. What's nice about them is they're homing, so you don't have to worry about them missing. I believe it's the bouncer. This was actually a pre-order item in the Ratchet & Clank 2017. If you didn't pre-order it, you did not get the bouncer at all, which is very stupid. These are some of my favorite enemies in the game. They have a lot of different animations and maneuvers that a lot of the enemies ended up not being afforded. Why won't it let me shoot? There we go. Yeah, these are some of my favorite enemy types. I'm glad they get more use than just one level. One big thing that they sought out to do with Ratchet 3 was unify the enemy types. That's why 3 just has a lot of consistent enemies that persist in like every world, whereas Ratchet 1 and 2 you had like all types of different characters and enemies that were unique to just one level. And they did it so they could reduce how much crunch time they were working with, which is kind of funny because it ended up being one of the most crunchiest games in the franchise. Because they were like, oh yeah, let's have it where it's just like a unified enemy type. That way we don't have to worry about recoding in each enemy per level and all kinds of stuff like that. But then it was like, oh yeah, by the way, we need a tech demo for PS3.
Is that your name?
And then we need a
Quite different.
Was he now?
the
Anyway, I'm just
multiplayer
calling to warn
aspect
you
and
that
stuff like that.
thugs have taken over my flying lab.
But were the thugs not working for you?
Not anymore. Apparently, someone's made them a better offer. I tell you, between the thugs and the protopet, this whole galaxy's heading for—
Wait, say again? Protopet?
Oh, yeah. It's what they're calling the experiment
Oh, yeah.
now. Here, watch this.
Why is Billy sad? Is he cold, hungry, or maybe just...
Oh no! No, take it away!
lonely? Introducing the Megacore Protopet. Your child will shriek with joy when he meets our adorable friend. Want to play ball? So does the Protopet. Need a partner for tag? Go find the Protopet. Up for some cops and robbers?
Help! Police!
So is you-know-who. Just ask Billy. The Megacore Protopet. Stop by Planet Bolden and get yours free from Abercrombie Fizzwidget himself.
You mean that thing is going to be a pet?
Megacorp intends to market a killer. That is simply unconscionable.
Which is exactly what I've been trying to tell you. There will be disastrous consequences for the entire galaxy if that monster is distributed.
Oh yeah, these cutscenes too with the televisions are also broken in the HD re-release.
Still think he'll listen. You should try to catch him on the planet Bolden. I'll upload the coordinates.
Not only is Ratchet's helmet way bigger in the cutscenes, but the TVs actually don't center properly. The characters are way farther back. Also, Ratchet saying this could be our last chance is a reference to when he voice acted in a Final Fantasy game. And they just found an excuse to use it for it. Let's see, what do I got here next? Still got that area over this way. Can't remember if I need anything to progress here. I believe there's also a challenge point for destroying these. If I recall, there's a few others.
When using the tractor beam, try strafing to better position objects. To
This
strafe,
tractor
hold
beam
L2 or R2
thing is
while
completely
running.
optional as well, if I recall. Yeah, because you get the sheepinator here. You little bastard, come here. can't remember. I think the upcoming level or this level has another wrench upgrade. Oh shit. I didn't even realize that was today. Oh, no, you're good. We had figured so. It was just kind of funny that you like Irish goodbye though. I was like, oh shit. But no, like you're good. We figured that was what happened. Yeah, definitely understandable. Does Graz and TH play tonight, or is it another night for them? Is it Saturday? Oh yeah, understandable. Definitely excited for XBLA. I'm sure you probably saw the Discord message, Adzi, but I created a temporary server for the XBLA tourney. That way, anyone who needs help getting it set up and stuff like that, they have a server. They don't have to worry about being full. Because Markelin is interested in joining in the tourney, but he needed to make sure that his computer could run it. So I was like, oh shit, let me make one. That way I could also kind of like test it out as well. Like test out making them. But it seems like they were able to get it to work and stuff. Oh shit. Well, there went my my walkway. Oh, there it is. Oh, you kidding me? Hit the... Okay, thank fuck. Oh, wow. Here, I guess that's a good example. I didn't realize this, actually removes it if you die. This is a good example of the game altering the difficulty for you if it tells that you're, like, dying or struggling. I wonder if we'd be able to get a net play thing working for Ratchet 3 or Deadlocked. I can't remember what they call it in other countries. Oh fuck. Should have jumped on it. But we'd definitely probably be able to get some sort of thing set up for that. You still alive? How? What? Oh, they teleported. Or spawned in. Yeah, I kind of forget about a bunch of stuff with this game until I start playing it, and I'm like, it's like, oh fuck, this game actually is like really good. The story kind of blows. Nowhere near as good as 1 or 3. They genuinely didn't know what to do with the story. They did like numerous rewrites. The hell? They did numerous rewrites for it and stuff like that. And tried to make the characters likable. Like, what's her name? They tried numerous times making her likable, and they just couldn't figure out what to do with her. We are starting to get into the last quarter of this game, though, believe it or not.
Listen up, thugs fellas. We got a big job ahead, so pay attention. Megacorp has hired us to protect their CEO, Mr. Fizzwidget. They feel that he's getting a little, cuckoo in his old age and are concerned for his safety. Now, Fizzwidget's kind of old-fashioned, so I want everything handled with the pride and courtesy people have come to expect from us. Also, be on the lookout for these two characters. I have a personal interest in seeing them brought
Same.
out, so
That's one of my favorite things with Ratchet as well, is they're able to make their worlds and characters look simple, but like stylized. Cause like art style goes way farther than graphics can ever go. And the fact that they're able to make these worlds and stuff look so detailed and lively with just very basic coloring and very basic textures is just impressive. Like, that's just so nice looking. I really hope we get in like a renaissance of this again. Oh yeah, it's wild. Fun fact, you can actually do a skip in this level with the spider bot. It's also one of the few areas in the game that actually uses the spider bot to get a gold bolt. But yeah, this franchise has always been one of my favorite looking art styles in gaming. I'd love for a renaissance of like the PS2 and GameCube era. Get me off the levitator. This is a really cool segment too. You're flying between like a bunch of vehicles. I think you can actually destroy them. I'm pretty sure there's a challenge point for doing this as well. If not, it just gives me a shit ton of bolts. Let's see, let me make sure. Skill points. Yeah, no, up here. They give me a shit ton of bolts though. I think I fly into traffic, actually. I think I'm going the wrong way. I'm gonna make that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's also an Easter egg in this area too. At exactly 3 a.m., a portal opens up, and you're able to go visit the Insomniac Museum. Ooh, it got me with a good shot. What I may do as well is once I get to that specific area, I may change my game or my in-game's timer to 3 a.m. to access it. But I'll see how much of a pain it is to set it up. It's right in here. Now, if I recall, it's like right on this water fountain or some shit. Yeah, right up here. Also almost got this thing leveled up finally. Taking me a while. Ooh, gold boat. Okay, so if I come over here. Should be able to throw that, spider bot right in there. Oh shit, it was actually on the other side. One of the only areas in the game that actually uses this spider bot. And it's extremely easy to level up too. It's a tedious level up, but at least it's easy. Yeah, it's everything or nothing. It was always really funny how many games during the PS2 area loved its spider bots. That and just media in general loved spy stuff. I think like spy gear and tech and stuff were like an all-time high during like the early 2000s. Like you got like James Bond, you had like Perfect Dark, which yeah, Ratchet and Clank. There was so much like what spy gear stuff that you could buy as a kid. It was just goofy shit. Funny that how big of a trend that used to be. Oh yeah. What else was there? There's just so many different pieces of media. Spy Hunter. Like the reboot. I actually had Mission Impossible 64. I can't fully remember the gameplay. This was there. Oh shit. Phase out of existence. Oh shit. I think Nightfire also has one where it's like the second mission you go into like a party. Oh, shoot him. I guess not. This level has another armor upgrade as well, for 60,000, I believe. I'll be getting that. Jesus, oh. That's some like Hitman level stuff. There's the armor vendor. 100,000. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, speaking of like spy level stuff. I think that's death for me. Oh no. They made the magnet boots so much faster in this game. The first one, it's like an absolute slog to move anywhere. But they essentially just made you move at normal speed now. That's death. Ooh. The hover bomb gun's not as useful. It's cool in the fact you can control it, but outside of that, it halts where you're like moving. So it's actually a big hindrance, especially for like fast movement gameplay. Where's he up here? Ooh, they're starting to hit really hard too. Maybe they'll reach him. Then I'll just hit him with a sniper. There's another one over here. There he is. Wait for his idle animation. I think I'm just hitting the floor or hitting the wall. There we go. So satisfying. It breaks every box as well. This is definitely one of the most fun worlds. No, is it kind of like the beginning of like the skill gap coming in, but the just complexity of the levels start really shining after here. I wish they'd hit. No one. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There's actually a gold bolt somewhere around here, or platinum bolt, I should say, that uses the Magna boots. Gotta actually hit him with this. Ooh, that was close. There we go. There it is. There's something really dumb about this area. If you step in here, the cutscene plays, and I think you get teleported.
What the? This isn't Fizzwidget.
Would you like a free proto-pet sample? Available today.
Where is he?
Freeze, knuckleheads!
Oh, no.
The two of yous are under arrest for attempting to bump off.
Yeah, so you literally get to see
But this
the platinum bolt,
You're not fooling anyone. You and your metal buddy.
but you gotta come
consider
back
yourselves
a second
trip
time to get it.
prison. Watch this.
Thugs for Less Prison would like to wish you a happy incarceration. After a pool
GoldenEye door sound.
all new inmates will meet one-on-one with a galactic nutritionist. This professional will ensure that you're eating a species-appropriate diet for your entire stay. Next, come check out our fitness spa with your personal trainer. Remember, a prison term can feel twice as long if you're not in proper shape. And for those times when you're just feeling blue, come talk it out with one of our 10 full-time life coaches. They'll help you find your smile again. Thugs for Less Prison. Experience the maximum in security.
What'd you think of that?
That didn't seem so bad.
I assume you have provisions for vegetarians.
Of course. Vegan or fruit. Wait a minute. You, take him away. and impound their ship, too.
This ship is actually what you go in at the beginning of the game as well.
I've analyzed our surroundings, and I'm afraid that there is absolutely no means of escape. Except that
Someone's got a girlfriend.
I will be right back.
Don't stop for anything along the way.
Hammerbot acquired. Use it to
Also, I'm
hammer
pretty sure this is the only area that actually has the Hammerbot as well. And then just like the other big bots. Oh my god, is that... Is that sound coming through? Holy shit. I don't know, like fucking tinnitus beam. Jesus Christ. Yeah, let me save and restart this real quick. Holy shit. Blew my ears out. Let's see, what's my... There it is. Okay, whatever it was just in that area. Display capture. There we go. Holy hell, that hurt. Oh my god, that was bad as like Devil May Cry 3. I hope that doesn't happen again. I'm gonna have my hand on the audio output in case it does. Jesus hell. If it does that again, I'll just mute it and I'll go through. Holy shit, that was loud. I fucked up. I did it again. Okay, so it doesn't seem like it's the lava that's causing that. Oh my god, that was bad. If I recall as well, you can only access this area once. And I think there's one gold or platinum bolt in here. Okay, that's bad. That's terrible. Alright, that's getting muted. It doesn't like the elevator. That is wild. I'll keep an eye on the audio in case it gets better. I don't think it is for this specific section. It doesn't like that elevator. Did it get all of them? Oh yeah, it did. Let me bring this back up. It sounds better for now. Oh, please, for the love of God, I hope it doesn't do it again. Pretty sure I need these guys to sit up here with me. Come on. Let's see if they do it. Yeah, there we go.
This door requires...
This segment is really nowhere near as bad as the Orxon segment. Thank God. Like, it's long, but it's like everything's in short distance of each other, which is really preferred. Holy shit. Scared the hell out of me. There should be a second one that pops up as well. Yep, there we go. There we go. But they have a weapon shop right in the prison cell. Ooh, that hurts. I can actually use this area to kind of farm some of my spider. Kind of hoping that would hit them. Glad that high-pitched sound didn't last the entire time. So I think you can destroy this glass. No, you cannot. Ooh, they eat some damage. There we go. Ah, shit, wrong way. There's definitely a way better way to include Clank than what they did with like Orxon and stuff. It's really cool that they utilize Clank for like Orxon because it's so polluted. Ratchet isn't able to breathe. But outside of that gimmick, it kind of just is just a little bit of like a miserable level. Did he? Oh my fucking god. These, any of the big, bots as well, they literally have no, programming whatsoever besides just build bridge and idle. So they're not able to attack at all. Make them salute, but that does nothing. An unused mechanic. There we go. Yeah, like their only ability is just do single thing. There was supposed to be way more done with them, but just due to time crunch and stuff, they cut them. Because they also figured people just don't really care for the Clank segments. Let me go back this way now. Shit, really, there's nothing in there. Huh. I was expecting there to be actually something. And here's the final wrench upgrade. I can't remember if you get exactly your full, you can get up to your full bar in New Game. I think an extra set of bars are locked to New Game Plus, if I recall.
So, did you run into your little friend out there?
I do not know what you mean.
Oh, shit. Oh, this is a little bit of a pain to deal with. There we go. Oh, wrong thing. The way that went diagonal just to hit me. Whew. Fucked up. I fucked up. Ah. Some of the checkpoints in this game are very generous. Others are this one. Also, I can't state how hard it is to do the hovering because it essentially will go 0 to 100 and then sometimes just not at all. It's a fuck up on my end. Yeah, it really is. Console version Flappy Bird. You see somebody's making a fan movie about Flappy Bird? That's wild. The person who's making it is, I shit you not, 17 years old. Fuck! Yeah, the person that's writing the film is 17 years old, so like you're going to expect to see just like 17-year-old writing. But yeah, somebody is going ahead and making it. I don't know, right? What, that came out in 2012, 2013 or some shit like that? So he was like 4 when it came out. That's wild. I know, right? All kinds of pipes, jumping, big topics. There we go. Thank fuck.
Ratchet, Clank.
This is one of the last levels that's open world.
This ship just returned from a megacorp distribution center, and I think I found the answer to.
Hey, who's that?
Meow.
Oh, wait a minute. What are you doing here? Sending a message to your little pals, huh? Well, say goodbye, boys. Take her to headquarters.
Yeah, very deep game. That Flappy Bird game.
Whoa!
I hope we get like a 4-hour-long movie.
Knows how to defeat the proto-pet. And she does a terrible cat impression.
And we have to rescue her from the thugs.
Agreed. We need that answer.
And we have to protect her.
Okay. I will upload the coordinates.
Tiniest TV. I love that they didn't. Here's a good example of how little they knew what to do with that character. They just, every single cutscene that she's in takes place on one of these TVs. Because they just threw them in like last second because they genuinely just didn't know. I also think there is a hidden bolt somewhere in this area, if I recall. There it is. I think I just do this. There we go. wants me to use the levitator to get back up. Ooh. There we go. Let's see, what else could I do here? I think I got everything done. So I want to count that. The whole rest of the area is essentially locked off once you do most of that. The only thing else you get to really do is just these segments. Oh, that looks fun. Please. No! So close. And there's the plumber.
Hey, I know those pants.
Consarn it! Here's the problem.
Excuse us, sir.
You get a trophy out of this, and then you give this, like, poop-smeared trophy to, like, a fanboy.
I just fix them.
Surely someone in this galaxy could...
Shh! I know that, but they don't. I get triple time and travel expenses.
Ew. What's that?
Some dead-burned fool flushed this perfectly good Quark action figure. Sure, it's a little ripe, but look at that craft.
It's a little ripe. Fucking hell. 20,000 bolts.
There you go, pal. See you in another year or so.
What did he mean by that?
If you want to know a fun fact, the plumber is essentially Morgan Freeman's god in this game, or in this franchise. He appears in every game. Oh, so I think I can just kill myself here. I think I can just teleport back. Nope. Okay, I gotta do it. He appears in every game, and when it hits Kraken time, he's like revealed to be like a time god. There's a reason why I don't like the future series all too much. It's kind of funny, but like at the same time, the future series has a really big problem of making all the characters from the first game essentially like extremely vital to the the franchise. There's Gorn. Let's see, what could I do? I could show this. I think I'm actually gonna show off Todano's Easter egg in a different stream, because it's such a really cool Easter egg. It would definitely take up like over an hour's worth of time. If you want the TLDR on it, at 3 a.m. on your console, a teleporter will activate in this area. Bolden, not Todano, Bolden. It'll open up in Bolden, and you essentially get to fly to Earth, and you get to explore the Insomniac HQ. And it shows all the cut stuff that was from Ratchet 1 and 2. It lets you mess with the debug menu. It shows all kinds of shit. Concept art, voice lines, animations, physics, stuff. Like, it's unbelievably cool. It is one of the coolest Easter eggs I think in gaming like has ever had. This is such a cool thing that every Ratchet game after this has an Insomniac museum. Because the one guy that documents it's like really proud of like all of the people that work there and stuff, which is really cool. Which it's in a way has inspired me for whenever like I talk about mods or game development stuff. I always like to bring up a lot of behind the scenes stuff because of this museum. Like, it's genuinely really cool, and being able to have more people learn and understand what goes behind the scenes has always been a really cool thing for me. But I want to dedicate like a good segment to just showing that off. Let me actually explore the rest of this. What I will probably do, since it's been like 3 hours. Surprisingly, I've also not taken a drink until now. I'll finish this out, and then I may call it here. I could honestly be playing this all day, but I gotta like make dinner and stuff. I gotta get ready for work tomorrow. I wonder if I'll be able to recreate the trick in here as well. I don't know if I already have the other area unlocked. Right, there we go. Which area have I not explored? I don't think it's this planet, but there's one of these 2 planets as that guy who wants that Cork action figure. Ooh, oh shit. At least you don't take much damage from them. They're nowhere near as terrifying as Ratchet 1's. Because if essentially you got hit on them, you only got like so many chances to survive. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's great talking to you. It's always nice seeing you. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Good shit. Like, it looks so great.
The weapon you want modified, put it in the slot.
Oh, I get it. You make weapon modifications.
But yeah, like, I'm so excited to see that fully released.
And with a few tweaks, I can turn it into a power.
Ooh, hell yeah, absolutely. I'll definitely give you feedback on if I notice anything and how I feel about it. Yeah, you take care. It's good seeing you as always. I can't believe they put a lock-on mod for the meteor gun. That's so useless. I'm definitely gonna get that. Two things for the meteor gun. I don't even want to spend my bolts on that thing. Right, so that's done. What else I got here I could do? Let's see. So I'll avoid doing that because there's only a few planets left after that. Got that done. Alright, cool. Let me go back here and do some more of the gladiator arena. I'll attempt the oh, what's it called? Oh, the ultimate one more time. I know there's also a challenge point for killing all the birds as well here. Ooh, Zodiac. Zodiac's actually based off of Insomniac's first game. Shield Charger's kind of also really nice.
This weapon has a lock-on mod. Hold both L2 and R2 to lock on to enemies.
There's an easy way for me to get back to the Gladiator event, right? I don't remember what this activates. I don't think it's that. I don't remember what that is.
Welcome.
I think this vehicle actually just takes me back. Duh. How many bolts I got? 90,000. Yeah, I can definitely get enough from this, and then what's it called? Buy the armor. I believe this is also the last game that paywalls you for progression. Every game after this kind of just gives you stuff for free. In story-wise. Possible challenge. With this lock-on mod, this shows you their health, as well as lets you lock on from farther away. Which is pretty nice. These mini turrets actually make a reoccurrence in Deadlocked, which is they got a pretty funny text description on them. I was actually thinking of playing through that after this potentially. Oh shit. Some extra XP while I can. And then they all die. But yeah, the lock one's really nice. I think 3 and onward just has that for everything. There we go. It's gonna be worth me doing. Arachnoid battles were like fairly easy. So I could easily just grind some of these. I think the bolts actually get less per match or per retry you do. Like that's just a free 2,000 bolts right there.
Ratchet and the metal guy win the prize.
Yeah, significantly. Yeah, I ain't winning this one, but I'm at least getting XP. There we go.
See ya.
And that stuff I can come back to later and everything. At that point, I was kind of just more messing around than anything. But on that note, I will be heading out. I believe Adzy's tournament is currently going on right now. So I'll be hopping out to go watch that, make some dinner, and then start heading to bed for work tomorrow. But I really love playing through this game. This is a very fun game. But I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. And y'all take care. Bye-bye.